Hawaii, a magical destination in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Turquoise blue water, breaking waves, palm trees, surfing. Hawaii has it all. I will never forget my first trip to Hawaii back in 2013. On my last day, I received a lei from my host family. I held it in my hands, and I felt this special connection to this island. I knew I will be back one day. This place is paradise. Is it though? Life is often not what it seems on screen, and all that glitters is not gold. Unfortunately, this is also true for Hawaii. Every Thursday evening, I have this late class in downtown Honolulu. I admit, it feels a bit sketchy sitting there at the bus station. But soon, the bus will arrive, and I will be home. I'll eat something, take a shower, and then go to bed. Well, I am lucky. Unfortunately, not everyone is. Hawaii has one of the highest homelessness rates in the US. My classmate Leah and I wanted to dive deeper into this topic. We wanted to see the streets that are being forgotten in a travel magazine. We wanted to capture the pain and struggle that exists, covered by all the shiny tourist industry and rich people. Not mentioned by all the influencers, by honeymoon travel agents, and not even by ourselves when we share our Hawaii stories with our friends and family abroad. We wanted to capture the real Honolulu, real faces, real stories, real struggles. Why? To show empathy towards people who suffer, raise awareness, and hopefully provide some support. According to ltgov.hawaii.gov, Hawaii is currently experiencing one of the worst homeless epidemics in the country, with an estimate of around 15,000 homeless individuals in Hawaii, disproportionately affecting Native Hawaiians. We walked through downtown Honolulu and talked to the people who have to live on the street every single day. One of them is Sylvia. Sylvia was born on Maui. She graduated from the University of Hawaii as a maintenance mechanic, but today she lives on the street.
Hawaiian people are so betrayed. Everybody owes them a living because they don't know how to let things go. So my grandfather came here from Tokyo after taking back Japan from the Germans. My mom is the youngest of 9 samurais. Being the youngest, I didn't know she was Japanese. She's so beautiful. 5 jobs, single mom, 9 children. 1946, 48, 52, 55, 57, 63, 64, twins at 69. And I married the human trafficker, drug lord, pedophile, murder of the Hawaiian Islands in 63. In 1976, I found him in Guam. He was in Saipan. 77, almost bring him down because I like to do behind the scenes. I bring back children that are missing from human trafficking.
We were shocked to hear about the human trafficking. We wanted to hear more about it. This is what she said.
This is a cult right now going on. The people are scared. Along with, this became number one. On one day, my friend's daughter, Waimanalo, little girl, and not a coolie. I told people this is the wrong time to wear earbuds. Pay attention. Stop going on your phone at the park and your baby behind you. You know what I do? Sir, your child is missing. I said, no, but if it was really missing, what you gonna tell you what?
Despite Sylvia's tough life, we are surprised about her positivity and bright attitude.
I was my mom's right and left hand. I'm very strong because I believe without God, I'm nothing. But with God, there's nothing in the world. You, as a human being, learn to let things go. Now, after the flood, people panic. Look at the Kia Nui Nui, the rainbow. After this virus, look at the positive in world peace. Guess what? I shall free the world of every guns, and the people will stand with me.
We also spoke to Kevin, who was planning to go back to the mainland, but now he can't afford to leave this island and lives on the street.
I went to high school a block and a half from Microsoft, you know, and in the tech-savvy world where today I'm homeless, I can't find a place to plug in my phone, which has been, you know, all my electronics have been stolen, free some, for some. And this is all I have left in my wardrobe. I just walked from Waikiki. I'm on my way to Salvation Army to get a couple t-shirts and shorts. And I mean, I don't know if y'all understand, it's hard. I ate out of garbage cans on the North Shore versus drinking and drugging, and yeah, it was humbling and what have you, but I've lost 45 pounds since I got off the plane. I've had a knife pulled on me, a gun pulled on me, an officer kicked me and told me to get the fuck out of there because somebody was chasing me and I was scared. We gotta help people. Man, I believe in humanity, help people.
Seeing people who lost everything in life is heartbreaking. What are the reasons for this dramatic situation, especially in Hawaii? Leah and I met up with Zeal, the founder of SupportKindness.org, a recently established NGO that provides humanitarian aid worldwide. Its mission? Spread kindness around the world through storytelling and to train people to cultivate kindness and compassion through meditation.
The reason there's so many homeless people in Hawaii has to do with the cost of living in Hawaii, for one thing. Hawaii has a very high cost of living, and yet 60% of the jobs, total jobs in Hawaii, pay less than $20 an hour. And 2/3 of the jobs in Hawaii pay less than, pay about $15 an hour. So this is less than half of what a household requires to survive in Hawaii.
Indeed, the cost of living is a struggle that even us students face every single day. The very first time I came to Hawaii, I was shocked to see the prices. Guess what? It didn't get better in the past years. But how can the homelessness situation be improved?
One is funding. There needs to be more funding to contain the homeless situation. The homeless situation has been taken more seriously by the government, and provide enough funding to take care of the homeless people, not only in shelters, but perhaps every state should have like a campus for homeless people. Another part of it is the public opinion about homeless people. That needs to change. If you want to give money to homeless, oh, they're going to just use them and buy drugs and alcohol. Well, some of them will, yeah, but not all of them. Some of us are suffering from PTSD. These are our men and women in uniform, people who went to fight for war for this country, are now sleeping on the streets. That is not acceptable.
One way to support people who are homeless would be to join an NGO, just like Zeal's organization, SupportKindness.org.
What we plan to do for Hawaii homeless people is to provide some provisions, like rain gear. We provide socks, we provide blankets, we provide gift cards so they can go shopping at Walmart, and also buy some pet food, dog food, cat food for their animal companion.
Talking to Zeal was so inspiring. He seemed to be so passionate about his work. So we were wondering, where did his passion for humanitarian work come from?
When I was a young boy, I was a refugee in Africa. I was a refugee in Nigeria. And we became refugees after the plane came and bombed my village. We had 1 hour to pack and evacuate our home for the next 3 years. We had to start life all over. Now, during the war, a part of the reason we survived was because of the Red Cross and other humanitarian agencies. I was a beneficiary of the Red Cross.
So we can all make an impact if we just cared enough. Obviously, it is not an easy situation. Things need to change on a larger scale. And we need to understand the social and economic factors behind the situation. We have to work together and support each other. Otherwise, the homelessness will remain a persisting problem, covered by the tropical colors of paradise.
Another night, another day. Ain't no home, no shelter from the dreams, no place to stay but for just one dream we'll forget. Just like the other guy, you simply can't be shot. Sometimes we're right, sometimes we're wrong.